Hello, Gemini. These are your tarot cards for November 2022. I'm DanielleStimpson from Learn Reiki Philadelphia. I suggest that you check out your sun, moon, and rising signs if you happen to know them all, as well as the overview video that I've made for you, which goes over the relevant astrology and helps put everything into context. So without any further ado, here are your cards. Okay, so if I could summarize your month ahead, it would be it's time to let go and collaborate. We start off with the focus card. The focus card is it's the Three of Coins, and it's about bringing expertise together, usually 2 to 3 people working together. So finding other folks that can help you make a more well-rounded approach into what you're going through. When we see the starting off card, well, let's just go to it actually. So yeah, this is collaboration, bringing people on board, bringing people close by, and asking for help. The card that represents your starting point, and this is probably not a surprise to you, this is the Ten of Swords. And this is the Ten of Swords here, meaning like you feel like you are just done. There's nowhere else that you can go. You feel stuck, completely overburdened, overwhelmed, like you kind of can't see the forest for the trees anymore. You barely have anything left to go on. And yeah, that's very real. It's swords are generally mentally and of thought and of mind, but the Ten of Swords can be a little bit more physical in terms of feeling like you physically can't go on anymore. I feel like you're out of ideas, you're out of guidance, you have reached the limit of what you can do in your situation. So next we get to the challenge for the month. The challenge for the month is the High Priestess in reverse. High Priestess is a major arcana card, and as such, it is more soul and life lesson. And this month with the astrology, there are quite a bit of life lessons for all of us to learn. There are 2 major arcana cards within your reading. The High Priestess, when she's right side up, is everything about arcane wisdom, knowledge, intuition, things within balance, knowing what's going on. Reverse is a little bit more of having a blind spot to things. It's ignorance that can be overcome. It's ego when we think, okay, I can do it all, and then having to realize, okay, maybe I can't, and I do need some support, some help. I need to do additional research, etc. So overcoming this upturned High Priestess means that we have to work through those issues that we have, or any issues you may have around acknowledging that you don't have the answers currently. The next card is where do I go from here? Sort of your course of action. It's the second major arcana card that you have, and it is the Upturned Empress, which is a really powerful card. It is actually somewhat connected to that Three of Coins, and let me show you. The Empress is the card of 3. There's the 0 is the Fool, 1 is the Magician, 2 is the High Priestess, and 3 is the Empress. The Empress is often seen as gestation, holding space, allowing things to grow. She's got the fertile fields. In some decks, she may even be like with child, because it's this time of one thing plus another thing, like 2 people coming together and sharing their expertise can build a third, is one of the things this card can mean. It's a number 3. And when we look at it next to the Three of Coins, there's definitely, this is a 3, here's a 3. I feel like the next step is bringing in expertise and perspective of other individuals and even other groups. If you're asking like a group or a set of people, a set of professionals to help you with something, onboarding that information, that expertise, and that knowledge can help you take everything you do have, and added to what they have, it makes something exponentially more powerful and much bigger than either one would be on its own. So course of action would be absolutely coming together. And because the High Priestess and the Empress are both major arcana, it's a sort of spiritual alchemy. It's a sort of personal growth that will not just serve you with this one instance, it will serve you well in the future. It's a learning of creating space within yourself and learning how to collaborate in a new way. The next and last card would be the Whispers from Our Guides. So if your spirit guides were writing you a note, what would be in it? If they were giving you a hint and some guidance, what would it be? And here we have the Nine of Swords upturned. Now, the Nine of Swords right up would be worry for the sake of worry. Upturned, it's actually a lot more gentle. It's a lot more empowered. This card is about humility. It's about knowledge. It's about finding the information. Humility is the biggest one that resonates with me for you, given the other cards and the context here. I feel like this is your guide saying, if you're worrying, if you feel lumbered under all of those 10 of Swords that you had at the beginning, put down, that you're trying to hide your self-doubt, potentially. Put that aside, asking for help, engaging new perspectives. It'll actually help you rest better and do better. So that's my reading for you if you choose to accept it. I hope that it lands well with you. I definitely feel like it can be done. Working with someone or someone's will be pretty much an immediate relief for you. And I do wish you all of the best throughout the month of November. I have brought here 2 crystals. One is Indigo Gabbro, which helps with identifying our own tendencies that get in our own way. Like our detrimental tendencies, the things we do that keep us stuck. And honey calcite, which is the one that helps us to attract the best possible colleagues and folks to work with and folks to partner with. And it brings in a level of warm optimism. It helps balance the solar plexus chakra. So if you are having trouble taking in feedback, this can be a helpful stone to help you find the right people and be a little bit more open-hearted to listening. So I hope that they help and support you this month. If you are interested in joining me for some community distance Reiki, 5 times a week live stream, that's linked in the description below, as are my online Reiki classes, community Discord, crystal shop, and social media. So go ahead and subscribe if you want to know about your December cards. And thank you so much for stopping by. I hope this is helpful to you, and I do wish you all the best in November.